It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got the Chargers field-stretching tight end. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Chargers and the Raiders. All that and more coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, an early season tilt. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but, boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Paul. That's to the sideline and incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Back to throw, Hall. It's Myers again with another catch. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've gone to it early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. He's going to try and take off with it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Warren will try the right side. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 36.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw here, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Chargers at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. That one complete to McConkey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. But he is such a matchup nightmare down near the goal line, CD, and another example right there on that play for the touchdown.
It's borderline impossible to defend this guy because that kind of size, he can still get out and run a crisp route, and he has excellent hands. Even if you stick with him, all the quarterback has to do is lob it up, and he can win almost any jump ball.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it's now a 7-0 game. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Hall to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Herbert.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
Now this one finds McConkey.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Again, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory.
A big play there for L.A.
54 yards.
And not only does Justin Herbert have one of the biggest arms in the game, I don't know that anyone throws a prettier pass. Every time he throws the football, I just want to slow it down and have it be a highlight type of a throw. And oftentimes it is, just as we saw there.
Herbert now. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Max Crosby. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Here's Herbert.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Looking to throw. Herbert.
Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
Now Hall.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Now it's Hall. Again, it's Johnson.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Hall. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Warren, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. But just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chargers offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play as borne out by the numbers. The Charger drive about to get going.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. To the air again, Herbert. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by the Cameron Richardson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. His pass caught at the 4. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
It's good to make it 17-7. So that drive 7 plays in length.
And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive. Hall has it knocked loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3 from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 4th down, Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm.
Dicker down, attack on the extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So out come the Raiders.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Hall. And the catch made by Johnson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. Good boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
And a nice job by...
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Back to throw, Hall.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Tucker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Hall.
He finds his man complete. It's Sharp. His first catch good for 8 and a 1st down.
Throwing here is Hall. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll look to throw again.
That's to Bowers once again.
So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Las Vegas touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's Herbert. His throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Josh Palmer from 6 yards away. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. To throw it is Hall. A final shot before break. A quick throw there is incomplete. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chargers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Here's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give. Dobbins trying the right side.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Paul to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now Hall.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Possession switching back now to the Chargers. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Shoves him aside, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Herbert now. His pass caught at the 4. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have opened the lead up to 30. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Now it's Hall. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Here's Hall. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert back to the air. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw again.
He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
A 53-yard attempt.
And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. But plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that will extend their lead even further. So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over on the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner. Except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Hall. That's complete into the hands of Myers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Hall.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
David Ojabo able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Third down and 13. Throwing here is Hall.
And that is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Over the middle and caught by McConkey.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 24-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. More from L.A. in a moment. Right back to Dobbins on first.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. This 2nd and 4.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
The Raiders heading out to take over. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Back to throw, Hall. Open man is Myers. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Hall.
Got his man, it's Warren.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
Operating from the gun. Hall. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again.
That is caught.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Very quick throw. He's got Myers.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Hall.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hall. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Deion Henley in there to bring him down.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know They relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Operating from the gun, Hall.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
Here's a give to Dobbins.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown!
Josh Palmer,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Chargers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Paul to throw it.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
118 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Dobbins. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. Third and 3. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Now Hall.
He finds his man complete. It's Myers. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hall. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
This is caught by Tucker.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for the Chargers, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.